The less people know, the more they insist they know. Truth, however, is just a way of speaking. There is no such thing as a truth with a label that you will one day discover. There is no box you will open to reveal its contents. That box simply does not exist. Your very existence is the truth. When you are silent, absolutely silent, you are the truth. In that state, you are the ultimate truth itself. But don't think of truth as an object, something out there. It is not there. It is here. There has never been, and there never will be, anyone like you. No one in this world is exactly like you now, and no one ever will be. Look at the respect life has for you. You are a masterpiece, impossible to replicate, incomparable, absolutely unique. Each day brings its own problems and challenges. Each moment arrives with its own questions. But if your mind is filled with ready-made answers, you won't even hear the questions. You'll be so full of answers that you won't be able to listen. You won't be accessible to the moment. Most of our problems, perhaps the majority of them, exist because we shrink in front of them. We avoid them. But avoiding problems only gives them more strength. By avoiding something, you're acknowledging it as real. And that acknowledgement is what keeps it alive. When you stop avoiding and face a problem directly, it begins to lose its power. Fear cannot survive in the light of observation. Perfection versus wholeness. Don't worry about perfection. Replace the word perfection with wholeness. Don't think you need to be perfect. Think about being whole. Wholeness gives you a completely different dimension. There is a vast difference between perfection and wholeness. Perfection is a goal, something to be achieved in the future. Wholeness, on the other hand, is an experience of the present, the here, and now. Wholeness is not a goal. It is a way of life. The greatest danger to a person is becoming too serious, too practical. A little bit of madness, a touch of spontaneity, is not only good, it brings joy. Courage and cowardice. Courage means facing the unknown despite all your fears. Courage does not mean the absence of fear. The difference between a coward and a courageous person is simple. The coward listens to their fears and follows them. The courageous person feels fear, but puts it aside and moves forward. Courage is the foundation for the ultimate experience, fearlessness. And fearlessness arises when you repeatedly face your fears. Problems versus mysteries. Existence is not a problem to be solved. It is a mystery to be lived. You must become fully aware of the difference between a problem and a mystery. A problem is something created by the mind. A mystery, on the other hand, simply exists. It was not created by the mind. Problems are ugly, like a disease. Mysteries, however, are beautiful. With problems, you feel the need to fight, fix, or solve something. With mysteries, none of that is required. You can simply live with them, dance with them, sing with them, or just be silent before them. The moon that rises at night is not a problem. It is a mystery. The present and the future. If you continue dreaming, imagining beautiful things for the future, but never live in the present, you are wasting the only time that truly exists. Moments of danger are incredibly revealing. They show us how fragile the future is. Perhaps it will never come. These moments awaken you to the now. And if you understand this, you can grow. If you don't, you will continue living unconsciously. Bet everything on the present. Risk it all because the next moment is not guaranteed. Live dangerously, with joy, without fear or guilt. Don't fear hell or hope for heaven. Just live. Curiosity versus seeking. Curiosity is a good thing. It's how the journey of questioning life begins. But if you don't go beyond curiosity, there will be no intensity in your quest. You may drift from one curiosity to another, like a boat lost at sea, floating with the waves, but never reaching any destination. Curiosity is a good starting point, But to live fully, you must transform it into a true quest. A quest begins when one question becomes so important to you that you are willing to sacrifice everything for it. Choices and mistakes. Society teaches you to choose what is convenient, comfortable, the safe path that has been walked by millions before you. But remember, truth has never been found by the crowd. Choose what makes your heart vibrate, even if it means making mistakes. Making mistakes is not wrong, it's how you learn and grow. Just don't repeat the same mistake over and over again. That would be foolish. Trust your heart. It is your teacher. On life and love. Life is a gift. Don't waste it trying to please others or following social conventions. Live it fully, with reverence and gratitude. True love is not an escape from solitude. It is born from abundant solitude. When you are completely full within yourself, love flows naturally. Jealousy and possessiveness are not real problems. They are symptoms of a lack of love. When love blooms, these feelings vanish, just as darkness disappears in the presence of light. To love is to let the other be free. Love is not control or ownership. It is trust, surrender, and freedom. The mind and observation. The mind is a powerful tool, but it is not who you are. The problem arises when you identify with it. Be the observer of your mind. Don't reject it, but don't become its slave either. When you observe without identifying, the mind discards unnecessary clutter and becomes clearer and more efficient. The mind is like a pen, a tool, not the master. Use it wisely, but never let it control you. The matrix is complex, but each of us holds a part of the solution. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and together we'll see beyond appearances.